Are the Dallas Cowboys finally making moves? They had a busy day the other day now. So they re-signed Oseo Odigizua. They gave him a 5-year deal with about $80 million, over 50 of it fully guaranteed. Then you turn around, they also researched the contract of CeeDee Lamb, creating about $20 million in cap space. And they also re-signed one of their special teams players, I believe is CJ Godwin. They re-signed him. So Oseo Odigizua, who is a premier pass rushing defensive tackle in the game, when you watch him, he literally can go get to the quarterback with ease, whether he's going up against a guard or he's going up against a center. But only problem I have with him, he can't stop the run. He can't stop the run if his life depended on it, because the Dallas Cowboys are still one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. They've been that since 2018. But still, Oseo Odigizua was much needed, very underrated in the NFL, one of the premier deep pass rushing defensive tackles in the game. They was going to franchise tag him if a deal could not get done, but they was only going to do it to basically give them more time to try and get a deal done. But this is what I want to hear shit about from NFL owners and GMs, because when an owner and a GM really want you, they're not going to franchise tag you. They're going to get the deal done, a la Cincinnati Bengals and T. Higgins. Get that man paid and take care of that man. But also, note to the side, they're working on also re-signing Micah Parsons. That's going to be about $30-35 million easy. So they have to do their due diligence, free up the cap space, which they did with CeeDee Lamb, and go and get in the work. Once you re-sign Micah Parsons, you push his money back, because he's on the 5th year of his rookie deal, which is going to be about over $20 million. You re-sign him, you free up more cap space so you can get more active this year. Also, Dak average ass Prescott as well. He's going to count for $90 million this year against the Cavs. I want to let y'all know how bad that is. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson count for about $88 million against the cap for both of their teams combined. Dak alone costs $90. I'll ask y'all this, Cowboy fans. Is Dak Prescott worth $90 million? I'm going to answer that for you. Hell to the no. And yes, this man right here counts for $90 million against the cap. Think about that, y'all. $90 million. So with his average ass play in the postseason, where he only has 2 playoff wins his whole career, basically Dak is getting ready to enter year 10 in his NFL career. 2 funky ass playoff wins. What the hell am I going to do with 2 playoff wins basically over a decade? I understand people talk about Tony Romo, how, he only had 2 or 3 playoff wins, yada, 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 because Romo did only have 2 playoff wins his whole career. But at the same time, I'm still taking Romo over Dak. That's just me personally. And for Dak, at the same time, you've got 2 max contracts now as a Dallas Cowboys quarterback. You only have 1 playoff win out of both of them contracts. That's unacceptable. And now, here we go. You're again counting $90 million against the cap. Most likely he's going to restructure, going to push that money back, convert it to a signing bonus, do all this extra stuff. Because the Dallas Cowboys can actually have up to $100 million in cap space. Well, before they re-sign Odigizua and restructure CeeDee Lamb. But they could have about $100 million in cap space if they would have did everything as far as restructuring, letting guys go. And then there's also talking to them as well, letting go of Trayvon Diggs. Why would I want to go over a 26-year-old DB? I understand he coming off a torn ACL. I understand he had another knee injury that hurt him this past year, and he's going to be out for months going into the season. But my problem is, do people understand when you're in the off season and you coming off an injury, you're rehabbing. You're not training. It is a difference between rehabbing and the difference from training. And then DaRon Bland is also coming up. So what I'm thinking is they're going to let Diggs go, re-sign DaRon Bland after this year, because if Bland does not get an All-Pro, there's only so much money you can give him. Even though if he goes to an open market, I believe a team is going to overpay him, a lot of Washington Commanders. But I don't like the releasing of Trayvon Diggs. They're talking about it. There's been speculation. I would prefer them to keep Diggs and also try to re-sign Bland if he doesn't be an All-Pro. If he's an All-Pro again, you got to let because you can't not pay 2 cornerbacks high-paying dollars when you have other positions on the team that need help as well. Because the Cowboys need another number 2 wide receiver. Look for Amari Cooper. Cowboy fans, y'all let me know in the comment section. Would y'all want Amari Cooper back here with the team? First of all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you have it. And I would not mind seeing Amari Cooper come to the Dallas Cowboys as a number 2 wide receiver. We all know without a doubt, CeeDee Lamb is a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. When Amari Cooper was here, Amari Cooper was without a doubt the number 1 wide receiver. Them days is gone now. CeeDee Lamb is the top dog, and if Amari Cooper does come back, he knows he's going to be the number 2 wide receiver. He's still an excellent runner. If you don't get it twisted, Amari Cooper is still one of the best route runners in the game of football. And I think having him as a number 2 wide receiver next to CeeDee Lamb is going to be tremendous. And then we still got Big Jake Ferguson in the middle at the tight end position, who we need to see more of in the offense, and that's what's going to help this offense expand. They still need a running back. They're most likely going to go into the draft for a running back and a wide receiver from what I'm hearing. But like I said, I would not mind them to go into the free agent market and sign a veteran wide receiver. Most likely they're going to go into the draft. Then you still need help on the offensive lineman as well. You got to get some offensive linemen there. The best offensive lineman we got is Tyler Smith. That is an all-pro. Everybody else on the offensive line that Zach Martin is gone is nowhere near an all-pro. So we need help on the offensive line as far as that. I like the guys that we do got right now as far as the center and the guard, but still, if we need to make improvements to get some all-pro, future all-pro caliber centers and guards, I'm cool with it. Terrence Steele with a got to go, but most likely he's going to stay this year, and most likely if he does not play well, he can hit the deuces and get his ass out of Dallas. He can pack his bags and he got to go. Like I said, the Dallas Cowboys have a lot of needs. They need another defensive tackle. Mozzie Smith ain't the answer. He can't stop the run. I need a run stopper. I need a guy that can eat up space. And Mozzie Smith ain't doing nothing but eating up concession stands. That's all he's doing. So at the same time, the Dallas Cowboys, also DeMarvin Overshown, he's going to be out for a lot of time, extended period of time, because of his knee injury. Then Eric Henderson. There's talk about them bringing him back. I don't want his old back. Where is he running to? No, hell no. And yes, I'm calling out Terrence Steele. His feet move so slow, he can't even guard a bunch of old folks at a retirement home. He can't block the sun out of his damn eyes. That's how bad he was at the right tackle position for my Dallas Cowboys. Because every time the pressure was coming from the right side, Dak Center is moving left. Well, you can't move left because you also, Tyler Godden, he's struggling at the left tackle spot, who was a rookie. So Dak has just got too much going on from the left side and the right side. The middle and the left guard solidified. But both tackles, Godden, hopefully he beats better, a lot more better than what he was his rookie year. He got benched way too many times, especially to be a first-round draft pick, but he's learning. Everybody can't be Tyron Smith coming out of college, and then Terrence Steele. It was a mistake to give him the contract when he did tear his knee up, but me knowing my Dallas Cowboys, if you're an undrafted guy that they signed, if you're a rookie that they drafted, they're going to take care of you. They don't take care of free agents. Jerry doesn't believe in taking care of free agents. He believes in drafting and developing. That worked in the 90s. You don't have a Troy Aikman. You don't have an Emmitt Smith. You don't have a Michael Irvin. You don't have a Charles Haley. You don't have none of that on your team. And you damn sure don't have a Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, you got Michael Parsons. You got a CeeDee Lamb. That's it. I'm not even giving that because Dak is barely a top 10 quarterback, but he's only that by default because there's not a lot of elite quarterbacks in the game today. And it's also for the Dallas Cowboys. They have to get a running back. They do. Most likely, they're going to re-sign Rico Dowdle to probably like a 2, maybe a 3-year deal, respectable deal. He ran 4,000 yards last year. He's an excellent number 2 running back, but he is not a full-time running back. I don't want Gentry. I don't. I believe he's overrated. He could prove me wrong. That's just me personally. I do believe he's overrated. And as far as the running back draft this year, it's deep. It is stacked. You can go anywhere. But at the same time, the Dallas Cowboys need a change of pace back. They can basically say, hey, we can get about 20 times. Go run it. Go get us 100 yards. And then we got Rico right behind you who's going to get another 10 plus carries. Because I believe Dak at his best is a play action quarterback. I'm only going to want him to throw the ball 20 to 25 times a game. Maybe 30. But have him in that 20 to 25 range. But when you having CeeDee Lamb, when you also having Jake Ferguson, and also you adding another number 2 wide receiver either in the draft or free agency, that's going to throw the ball for at least 30 times a game. But our new head coach, Mr. Brian Schottenheimer, the son of Marty Schottenheimer. If you know football, Marty Schottenheimer was a run-first guy, play excellent defense. That's just how he was. That is how he consistently had 13-win seasons, 14-win seasons, 12-plus win seasons. But he ended up folding in the playoffs because he never really had the quarterback. He had a Phillip Rivers who was a young Phillip Rivers, just ended up losing to Tom Brady. Happens. But these most likely going, and also when he was in Seattle, he was a run-first team, and Russell Wilson lived off the play action. But also, he let Russ cook. A prime Russell Wilson with Schottenheimer was like magic. It was like peanut butter and jelly. It tasted good. It looked good. It was everything in a bag of chips. So now that he is our head coach, he's going to bring his scheme, his philosophy, and I believe we have one of the best elite coaching staffs in the NFL because he didn't pick just his friends. He went out and got guys who actually are good at their job. They may not be great head coaches, but they're good at their jobs as far as position coaches and coordinators. So I believe coaching-wise, this team is going to be a lot more better. Player-wise, it's up to Jerry. Jerry got to do the grocery shopping. Jerry has to bring the players in to make this recipe look good because right now, we got the cooks. We just have to get the food. They got the recipe and everything. We just have to get the food, and they're going to prep it, and they're going to meal it because we got to get ready. The Eagles ain't going nowhere. Commanders ain't going nowhere. And Lord forbid if the New York Giants get a franchise starting quarterback, if the Cowboys aren't careful, they could be the last team in the NFC East. So this is going to be very interesting to see what else kind of moves the Dallas Cowboys do make. Like I said, they restructured the contract of CeeDee Lamb. They re-signed OCO Digizua. They're going to restructure the contract of Dak Prescott. They're going to restructure the contract of Donovan Wilson. And they may either release Trevon Diggs or restructure his contract. So it's a lot of moves for the Dallas Cowboys. But let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment in the comment section. Y'all be smooth. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be smooth.